I want to use this opportunity to say a wonderful Thursday to every one of you here. Biafrans, a lot is happening and a lot is happening. And then please permit me to read what somebody said yesterday. On my broadcast yesterday, the person wrote something and said, because when I finished, I went back to the broadcast and listened to it and watched and read the comments. And then somebody said, Dr. Ngozi Arabweze is not impressing us. Our people need her now, and we are really disappointed because Nigerians are oppressing us in our own soil. Biafrans, we need to do something. Our wish it was Simon Eba Njoko. That's what the person wrote, you know. And then another one said, Rozay, good afternoon. I don't want to read this one before because this one not too makes sense. Said, Rozay, good afternoon. Please, can you kindly tell Dr. Ngozi Arabweze that the military are shooting tear gas at us and we need urgent intervention by the Biafra military in order to defend our people. We really need the military of Biafra to defend us. Anyways, I'm going to go with the first one. They said Dr. Ngozi Arabweze is not doing anything and that we need her now to defend our people just because Nigerian government is intimidating us via Soludo, which all of us sees that. But I want to tell us one thing that we should know. Yes, she is not Simon Eba. She is not Simon Eba. Now, one thing we should know is this. Nigerian government is looking for every avenue to rubbish this redeclaration. They're looking for every avenue to jail Dr. Ngozi Arabweze. They're looking for every avenue to petition her. That is a simple truth. We are a full nation. We are a nation. They are looking for every means because once they take Dr. Ngozi Arabweze out, now nobody again. That is a simple truth. So the idea is this. Let me ask Biafrans this question, and I want us to get interactive this morning. Why do you think that Soludo started this chaos first month of the year when he understands that he is a person of particular concern? Why do you think that he started it, this chaos in January, where some people are still in their hometown doing going for burials, waiting for burials to come, going for weddings, doing some, general activities in the Southeast? Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Why do you think that Soludo started this chaos? Can anybody answer me in this January? Now, they know that we are coming close to our freedom. They are debating about it. It's on Donald Trump's table. They are really going to do something positive. We are coming to the end of the game. Nigeria knows that their game is up. And then the people who is playing the card better are the Biafrans. So what they are trying to do is to provoke Biafrans to roll out their army. Now they will hijack the struggle. They will start killing. And what they will now start doing is, Biafra must come. Biafra must come. Ba, 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 ba. You will see them aim at their Nigerian terrorists too, and Asari the Kubo boys. They are there. They are there. They are the one that will be shouting, hey, Biafra must come. You must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they will start killing innocent citizens. That is their plan. That is the intel. When they will start killing, and when that starts, no nation in this country will look at you as a freedom fighter. No nation in this country will think that your head is correct and then you want freedom with all this nonsense. No nation. So the frustration is to make them know that Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, she is the deputy prime minister, and they fear her the most. They don't know who Ogenkere is. They know Ogenkere. They know that Ogenkere is working for them. Now, in other words, if there is any provocative action that the Biafran soldiers had and carried out. You know, we did a meeting on Tuesday where our generals came to speak. Now they are waiting for those guys to come out and act. Once they react, petitions immediately. Petitions go dey fly. Oh, it is Nigeria. And when they start their chaos, you know the way they do it now? Hey, it's Biafra or nothing. Hey, now the kind must come out. The killings go just they go. On live video. And you'll be hearing Mazin and the Kano must come out by fire, by force. That was the sabotage that they used against Simon Ekpa, a man that was defending an Igbo, a man that came to defend his own people, and they sabotaged him until he came down. They brought him down. They brought him down. What did the EU law say? Self-determination is your right. Self-defense is your right. But today they said Simon Ekpa was committing act of terrorism and jailed him. That is the same thing that they want Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to do. They know that she's in charge. Oh, you don't believe me? I'll give you a proof. This morning we are going to talk. I'll give you a proof. Remember that mad woman called Lolo Nneka Chimezie? Have you seen her new latest? Where she mentioned Dr. Ngozi Orabueze's name. No government in exile. Call. No, si no wetene Biafra. And no na exile. Ya no na exile na chi. But before, she doesn't know Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. But how come she knew Dr. Ngozi Orabueze all of a sudden? Started mentioning Dr. Ngozi Orabueze's name from her mouth, telling Biafrans that, oh, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze was the reason why Simon Ekpa was jailed. And now the same Simon Ekpa is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is. Go and watch that video. You will laugh. How come did she come up with all this story? That is the same Simon Ekpa that made the detain of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be possible. That is because of the activity. You know, this is what I've been telling Biafrans. If we are not careful, if we act with anger, you know, they told us to go to court, and we are going through legal proceedings, or procedures, should I say, and we are getting the whole document right, and they want to sabotage it because Nigeria has no documents to offer to anybody, to submit to anybody. The only thing that Nigerian government have is gun and bullets and prison. We have documents, proof of the atrocities of the Nigerian government on our soil. They don't have any proof. I don't know if Biafrans are following me. Today, I don't want to shout. I want us to get the message correctly so that you will know that these people are luring us to violence and to danger. Soludo, they use Soludo, the Anambra State governor, to come out to start causing chaos. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can remain in prison. The problem cannot be solved. They want to cut the problem half from the tree. Now, you want to cut the tree, you want to cut the tree that is blocking the road. You, instead of you to uproot the problem, you cut it into half. And after this, the tree start growing back again. So what these people are trying to do, when we roll out our army in response to the violence of Soludo's Nigerian terrorist military on our soil, then those military will fight back and start shouting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. They will put this market fire. They will put this place fire. They will burn people's car and be shouting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. It is Biafra or nothing. That is sabotage. And that is what they want to do. But up to today, they have not seen Biafran army. So they are confused. They are tired. They are tired. They don't know what to do. Because as long as Soludo has made this, has caused this chaos, they're not the world is watching them. That is why they can't shoot first. They know everything. They know how they have staged it. That the world is watching them. Any mistake that is made by this government, they will petition Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, and that will be the end. You don't know, I don't know if America are involved. American, you see this, I don't trust the Caucasians again. I don't, no, I don't. If it's trust, I don't trust them again. No. I can't trust them, and I will never trust them. You know why? I will tell you a story. Last year, 2020, was it 2024? Yeah, 2024, when they took away our prime minister, yeah? I've lived in Europe for so many years, so I know that European law works. I know that there is no how you can bend European law. If their citizens, if you are in this country as a citizen that have their passport, and then you have a case with any one of their citizens, they will judge that case according to their law. They don't look at it whether you are black or white. No, they will judge that case according to their law. Now on airspace, there is one guy that usually tell me that these Caucasians are corrupt. I tell the guy, you where they Africa, no fit tell me where I did. You can't. I was always fighting with this guy, telling him that most of you would have had it, that this thing may be cooked by Prime Minister and Alexander Stubb. Why? Because I don't believe that Alexander Stubb can arrest Mazi Simon Ekpa. I thought it was for the world to see that Finland, we are free. We don't have any case against anybody. Just let us do our investigation, and everybody will bring their proof, and everybody will bring their evidences against each other, and then we'll deliberate it in court. And if found guilty, we will release. If not found guilty, we will release Simon Ekpa. If Nigerian government is found guilty, then you will compensate Simon Ekpa. That was what we thought. So we thought it was an arrangement between Finland and our prime minister. Even on airspace, I told them I have lived in Europe for so many years. The cases I have won, the compensation they have compensated me, made me to trust into the system. And I trust them. And I fought for Simon. Some of you will see when I was challenging, what is his name? This animal called Christopher Musa. Come, they don't born you well to come here. Because if you come here, they will detain you, and you must prove that Simon is committing act of terrorism. I had that assurance in me. I came here and I told Biafrans. And I still told Biafrans that it is very impossible for Simon to go to prison. It is very impossible. Impossible. It can't happen because Simon has not committed any crime against humanity. The aggressors are the Nigerian states. I said it openly. I wasn't hiding my face. Those of you that follow me will know that I've always been an advocate of siding the West when it comes to law. But when the reality was done on me was when they told us that Simon was inciting violence via his social media handle, intent to commit terrorism. That is where I hated these people with everything in me. I don't trust them. So you now coming to tell us that Dr. Ngozi Orabueza is not getting it right. Please do something to get it right, please. We are waiting. We are watching. We too support. We are supporting. Dr. Ngozi Orabueza is doing everything in her human power to make sure that she does not make the same mistake Simon made, and our leader Mazi Nnamdi made, so that she will defend that document until they come out. Nigerian government is trying to provoke us to anger so that Biafran government will act. Then they will roll out army and tell us and tell the world. Shebi, we told you people. We told you that this woman is a terrorist. Now they don't have anything on her anywhere in the world. They don't. And that is why we will continue to defeat them. Some of you will say, hey, you know, this has actually been your trademark. But the God of heaven will always bear me witness. The God of Biafra will always bear me. Ajana Biafra will always bear me witness. I do not know Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I have never met her one-on-one. The only time I talk to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is when we are having program and I need to ask her question. And I don't even ask questions sometimes. When we did our security meeting, I didn't ask questions. It was some people that came in that I don't ask questions because I already know what they have in place. So you expect now that this thing that Soludo is doing was not engineered by France, by This country that your president fell, you think that they are not engineered by those countries? You think that they are not, this whole thing is not engineered by the West so that they can use that against Biafrans? Is that what Turkey, my brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is why I love Biafrans. Turkey, they are Muslims. Remember, Gumi said Nigeria should join alliance with Turkey to defend Nigerians. And now Tinubu is in Turkey. And Soludo had to start up something to cause chaos in the southeast. Soludo had to start something. Let us think twice before we act. Let us think twice. Some people were saying yesterday on S-Page, oh, na Soludo went to Haniva Biafra. It is not like that. Soludo cannot defeat the whole Biafrans. It's not possible. They are waiting for, you can say that they're very scared. They are very scared. Even in the midst of this, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. They refuse to shoot gun. Even in the midst of Biafra or nothing, they refuse to fire. Even in the midst of this whole march for freedom, they refuse. Nigerian government refuse. Is that not appalling? Is that not surprising? Is that not? Once they see anybody that covers their face, now they can still fake it. They can still fake it and come out and shoot one Biafran citizen and said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out. Then they'll start petitioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. That is when you will now see Adan Uchu. Ngozi Orabueze nebusi in the by. She too much. She can lie. She can confuse the people that she's confusing. You know, she knows how to manipulate. She's so manipulative. The moment our Biafran soldier steps out now, you will understand that these people were never for good. You can't trust Nigeria. I can never trust Nigeria one bit. And I'll tell you the reason why I can't trust Nigeria. Biafrans, it's just that I really don't have the time to, this picture-to-picture thing, bringing up some videos, and I don't have that time. That's why I don't even on it. I don't even subscribe. It's Nigeria, this same Nigeria you are looking at, told us that they have killed Gentle. They said they killed Gentle in joint task force with Operation Udogachi, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Police, the Air Force, the Navy, the Land Force, the Water Marine, the Evil Force, that they destroyed Gentle and his hideout. That's what they told us. Military and Nigerian Army came to lie to the world. Today, because as I was coming from my house to my office this morning, I was going through my social media handle, and I saw when Gentle has spoken this morning. I sent the video round. Rozay, sent the video round to our groups. Most of you will still see that video this morning. Gentle has spoken. He spoke for almost 26 minutes. It wasn't AI. He said it's not you, because if you see AI, you will know now. Not AI. Gentle himself. In as much as I don't glory in the guy, in as much as I used to love this guy. This guy was one of our military. This guy was one of our, feared military. I used to love him until he started fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, who took it upon herself to the declared independent state of Biafra. I hated him since then. I don't have anything against him anyways. I do not have anything against Gentle and his boys. They decided to do whatever they want to do. That's their problem. It is not my business. But today, that Gentle has spoken. How can you believe such a wicked country? How can you glory in such a country? How can you be comfortable and confident in such a country? How can foreign investors come and invest in such country? Where they don't tell you the truth. Where everybody is compromised to the courts. How can? Then somebody will come and tell me, oh, Rozay, one Nigeria or nothing. One Nigeria or nothing. May one Nigeria happen to all of you. Today, now, that same Gentle has spoken. What will now be the fate of those people who has lied against these people? Who lied that they killed him through the joint task force of the Nigerian military? Nigerian military, yeah. Have you seen how evil such a country is? Have you seen it? That is the country that is. So Ludona came and locked on a market to provoke Biafrans. Can this thing that Soludo is doing, can it happen in the north? Can it happen in the west? Even as Sowolu is, as we speak, Sowolu cannot come and tell you that he's going to lock market for 1 week. Even as Sowolu is. The only thing they do is to go and burn market, put fire in the market, destroy our buildings. But locking market for 1 week, no, I've never seen them do that. For 1 week, a whole 1 week, claiming that you have rights. Let me tell you a story again. I was a prefect I went to Western College, Onikeyaba. Primary school, my primary school was Chivi Nursery and Primary School, Onike. Secondary school, Western College, Onikeyaba. University of Lagos. That is verifiable. I don't hide my identity. I grew up in Lagos. There's this boy in my secondary school at the time. I used to flog this boy Shaggy because the boy know the hear word. He was in SS2. I was in SS3. I was his prefect. I was a prefect then. This boy know the hear. I call him every time I used to deal with this guy. So one day there's this lady. I was in good time with the lady. She was almost like my girlfriend. So I will always see this guy around this lady. And because of that, my hate for the guy grew. Anytime I will punish him for no reason. And you can't come and ask me because you can't come because I am the assistant head boy in school at the time. I was assistant head boy then. So when the thing continued, anytime I see him around the lady, I will go and punish for no reason. So he now got the jerk that this guy is just punishing me for no reason. And one day he summoned courage because he dare not talk when I'm punishing. If I come to your class and I see people making noise, I will everybody. If they give me names, everybody that is on that list, I deal with them decisively. Even if the school proprietor is there, I don't care. I no send them. I no send them. I have reason why I say I no send them. Then one day this guy summoned courage. He came and called me, Senior Stevie. Let me tell you one thing you need to know: seniority is not forever. One day you are going to leave this place, and I will be a prefect in this school. And I said, well, how does that concern me? I think you're mad. So I punished him again that day. It didn't take long. I think when he told me that, and after 6 or 7 months, I graduated, left. On the day we came back to collect our report sheet, or what did they even call that thing again? Report card for passing out to enter university at the time. He was already a prefect, so I entered. He was standing at the assembly talking to the assembly people. And I went to meet him. I shook him. I said, indeed, that thing you told me is still with me. Seniority is not forever. So now you are now a senior prefect. Nothing lasts forever. So Ludo is doing all this nonsense, thinking he's going to be there forever. 4 years is not too far. Look at what this guy told me. How many years? How many years I left secondary school? How many years? It's almost 20-something years now. He's still here. Seniority is nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Even this life you have, you can't promise tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. It is only today we know. Even today is not completely promised. You don't know tomorrow. Nothing is promised. And Soludo is destroying lives and property because they told him. And here in London, where his children are living a comfortable life, nobody disturbs the children. Nobody harasses them. Nobody shuts down the school in which they go. Why? Because this country is peaceful. And tomorrow, after Soludo has quietly destroyed Anambra, destroyed everywhere, he will come to London. He has a mansion here now. What will you people do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Oh God. You don't understand how wicked these people are. Most of you think that we are just talking because we like to talk. We like what Soludo is doing to end. We like it to end. We don't want to see it continue. Soludo is evil. And the Northerners are using him against his own people. That is my annoyance. Soludo didn't just wake up and start this ranting. He didn't just wake up. Think about it. There is a plan on the pipeline. And when we miss that thing and go into combat with these people, we are finished. They will not recognize. Maybe it's even a plan. Let me even chip this in. Excuse me. Maybe it's even a plan from the United States that Soludo, because you can't take anything away. You can't. You have to be thinking when things are happening around you. To be successful in life, you have to think twice. You have to be thinking all corners. You have to be thinking all corners. You don't know if it's America that said, Soludo, oh yeah, do something so that we can, if Biafra, if Nigeria can lobby America $9 million, where already they know that they are in CPC, country of particular concern, they still went and lobbied them 9 million. Or if you do anything. Don't take this away from what I'm telling you. It may be even the American they will call and say, how can we get this? Okay, let us scatter Anambra State so that something will happen. And then we will use that footage of Biafran army, of Nigerian army, claiming to be Biafran army to show Donald Trump that these people are not yet ready. You don't know. Don't you people know that anything can happen at this point in time? What else can I use as an example so you know how terrible Nigerian governments can be? These same Nigerian people sent a group of people from Nigeria to go to America to tell Donald Trump to meet with the American Congress people and tell them there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. And Donald Trump said, okay, since there is no Christian genocide, no problem. We are going to investigate. And Donald Trump sent people to come to Nigeria and discovered IDP camps. There is no Christian genocide, and there is IDP camps here. And when they started hearing story, they shook. They were shocked. And they said, no, they have not seen anything like this before in their life. Nigerian government lied to them. But they came to find out themselves that they were actually Christian. How can you trust such a country, I ask you? They can do anything. You don't know this thing that Soludo is doing. Lock them up. Lock them. Just scatter your country so that we destroy everywhere. America will not do anything. They will not give them this freedom. Because they know that we are already gone. They don't know what Dr. Ngozi Arabweze is doing again. They don't know. That's why they brought out an illiterate-minded person, somebody who is an academic inferior, Lolo Neka, telling you, did you hear Dr. Ngozi Arabweze's name from my mouth now? Yeah, normally when you hear Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, telling the public, telling Biafrans that is because of Simon F. and Joko that Nnamdi Kanu is detained, that Nnamdi Kanu was jailed. Have you ever seen such people in your life? Nigeria can do what Nigerian government cannot do with money, cannot exist, will not exist. Nigerian government can orchestrate what is happening in the southeast. We are talking about the one that Soludo just did. He came and gave brief statement or brief message that he can even use bulldozer to bulldozer everywhere and claim ownership of the market that has been ancient market that has been there before Soludo was given birth. I'm not even talking about myself. How old am I? That's what Soludo wants to bring down. Kendi ana agwazo abala ora na bai. Kendi ndị ọgwụ ndị ana akọkpọ onwe fa ndị dibia. Kendi na kenwu ayo, kendi aji ọgwụ egbusisi ndị Igbo bai. Kezi ebe fa no. Akwa nketa ka anyị need lo no. Ọ bụrụ na unu kwatu nwe Soludo, ya malụ na unu abịa na no. Ono foto na ewele ọgwụ na-egbusisi ndị be anyị ọgwụ unu wele ọgwụ unu ewele ọgwụ na-egbusisi ụmụazị na-ekunite ọfụ kịta ka anyị na-edede ụnụ dibịa niile nọ n'ala Igbo kịta ka anyị na-edele ụnụ ka ọ na ya solu udo ka ọ daa n'ọya ọ bụrụ ụnụ fụ onye na-ekunite unu aga wele ọgwụ gbuo onye ahụ. It is now that we need you people. It is now that we need you people. It is now that we need you people. Soludo is working for the Fulani Caliphate. Soludo is working for the terrorist Nigerian government. We all know this. We all know this. So what they have told him to do, if our government, you see, that's why our government have good advisors. This thing that I'm telling you, you don't know how we got that information, right? You don't know how I got that information. This is why it is good to listen to people. This is why it is good for you to be good. This is why it is good for you to be pure in heart. He who must come to equity must come with clean hands. I am coming to Biafrans with my clean hands. I don't have anything a skeleton in my cupboard. And I cannot come here. You know, some people will say, oh, we are losing this, like Lolo Neka, this animal, this uneducated idiots. Or saying that I not without no fat and figure. She's just talking blah blah blah. You know, one thing about these people is this. Let me explain what they did. Yeah, they looked for every avenue to bring down Biafra. They didn't say. Now they brought in Lolo Chimezie Neka because when she was talking about, hey, it is not IPOP that is Ubuoleba. It is not IPOP that is actually involved in this place. It is the Nigerian police. It is Nigeria. Something is wrong. So I already know the woman is a traitor because I know her before now. The thing was not really adding up. So I was telling Biafrans that this woman saying all these things, there's a problem somewhere. There's a problem. And the problem is that she has been bought to say these things. Because you can't be saying all these things in Nigeria and the DSS is not coming after you. Nigerians are not coming after you. So they use her to gain the trust of Igbo people. And seeing her around now, we thought she was, you know, most of you, when I said something about her, most of you came against me. Most of you were fighting me. But I kept quiet. I left her alone until she started disgracing herself. Now, she gained the trust of Igbo people. They use her to gain the trust of some Igbo people. She can't buy, I can't buy into her ideas because I know she fought anybody that is fighting Simon Ekpa, does not like Nnamdi Kanu, does not like Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. So I already seen this. So when I told Biafra, friend was against me. I kept quiet. We kept moving. Now that she has gained the trust of everybody, Ngozi Orabueze is a terrorist. Ogwagono na no Ngozi Orabueze na cause the insecurity in Biafran land in Onitsha. No Ogwagono na that na Ngozi Orabueze has no right to tell people to go and open their shop in the market. Go and listen. She just made so they all know that our Biafran declaration is for real. Now what they are trying to do is how they will destroy it. And how are they going to destroy it? By this chaos now. Our people should be very careful. They should be very, very careful. Now the intel came in and we have to do that meeting. And the Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, you know, she understood where this thing is going. Because if our soldier do Bakam, Avenue Abiana, if I Ebundi buy, Ebugide ana Biafra. Biafra must come. They will even carry Biafran flag and be killing and be saying, oh, now the canon must. These are Asari Dokubo boys. These were what Simon saw. And you people did not see it coming. We know their tactics. Biafrans, be wise. If you are doing anything, be civil, be lawful. Please. So that we can win them in the international courts. We can win them anywhere. We are winning already. And they know that our declaration is coming. And they know that countries are coming to recognize us. At the end of the day, we will stand tall. All these evil people in Nigeria, they won't know how it's coming. But we are here to defend and to fight fire with fire, anyhow they want it. But we must not be the first person to draw the first blood. Let them be the first people to draw the first blood. Let them be the first people. How come in all this violence, they've not shot one bullet? All they are doing is tear gas so that they will disperse people. They have not shot one live bullet. It's not like Nigeria, is it? It's not like Nigeria, right? Nigeria is evil. They know that they are watching them. They know that they are watching them. They want us to be the aggressors first before they can start their ethnic cleansing in Biafran land, and which will never happen. It can never happen. We will not allow it to happen. So on this note, I want you Biafrans to understand that Dr. Ngozi Orebweze, she is on the right track. Anybody that hates Simon Ekpa does not like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and does not like Dr. Ngozi Orebweze. This is the simple truth. There are 3 in 1. Please, it is Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and Dr. Ngozi Orebweze. And I want to use this, my platform and opportunity, to reaffirm to Biafra that Dr. Ngozi Orebweze declared independent state of Biafra on the 29th day of November 2024. Nobody can change that date. That is the mandate that the Nigerian state is fighting to destroy by using Soludo to come out. That is for real. I am not joking. Please believe what I'm telling you. I will not come here. I have never asked Biafran for money, so I'm not here for your money. I cannot be here because of money. I am not talking because I want to get something from Biafran. No, not at all. Not at all. Not on this. I want freedom. My freedom is what I want. Your freedom is what I am looking for. On our freedom, my children's life and future. Because we can't live here forever. We cannot be in this country forever. Today's degree is -2 Celsius, -2 degree. It's freaking cold out there, but I still have to come to work. If I don't come to work, I can't take care of my family. That is the simple truth. And this must end now. Thank you, Biafrans, and may God bless you guys. I need to get back to work. I'd love to talk to you guys some other time. Thank you so much, and may God bless you guys. I see all what you guys are writing. Those that wrote things that is unspeakable, I wouldn't want to disturb. You can continue. It is part of the game. Thank you so much, and may God bless you people from here. I love you all.